Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are 29 games.
I want to play the right way because it's time.
You captain.
What is this moment feeling like to you?
Everything I've ever been done.
The celebration is still going on in New York. The Knicks, they hit the talk show circuit this morning. COG there, Danny, doesn't look like he slept at a
locked in, did he?
Yeah, no doubt.
He's cooked.
That's all he is. He's just focused. Well,
fried egg.
Here's Kat on Good Morning America.
It's one of those things you always dream of as a kid, especially growing up in the area. You never know if you're even going to be able to attend the parade. Actually doing the path and following behind some amazing legends before us in New York history. I think it's going to be something really, really special.
Hey guys, welcome in. George Sedano here alongside three-time NBA champ Danny Green, Bobby Marks, Brian Windhorst as well. So guys, so many incredible images from the weekend. Brian, for you, what will be the lasting image of these finals?
Probably that comeback in Madison Square Garden. First off, there's never been a finals game like it, number one. Number two, out of all the thousands of games played in the Garden over the decades, it will always be at the top on that as well. And I'll specifically remember, nobody wanted to leave. Thousands of people just wanted to celebrate that victory. I know that it didn't end the series, and certainly Jalen Brunson wouldn't let the rest of the
And the Lakers are going to win by 20.
They left the court. But the ex-Knicks and the celebrities and the fans stayed out there and flooded the court and basically came to the understanding that that was when they were going to win the championship. And that scene that nobody wanted to leave, they just wanted to revel in it, I will always remember.
Bobby?
I think for me, it's from a personal standpoint. For 20 years working with the New Jersey/Brooklyn Nets, you learn to despise the New York Knicks. They were your bitter rival here.
Set the tone
and you pass that along to my
group.
20-year-old and 17-year-old son, Jake and Cooper. And guess what happened during these NBA Finals and certainly in Game 5? I caught them openly rooting for Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks to win an NBA championship. And sometimes you just got to let the moment kind of take over. And I thought that was something really neat to see there, that this team grew on all of us. They were a likable group. And I think the impact of what Jalen Brunson has had on New York City and all over the NBA has been something that we haven't seen in a long time here.
Yeah, I'm with Bobby here. I'm from New York, so I grew up in Long Island, New York. A lot of my family and friends. I wasn't a Knicks fan, but they really needed this. So I think the lasting memory of seeing them be so happy, some of them cry happy tears. But the moments that I saw that stood out to me was the Jalen Brunson, Rick Brunson, the hug, Cat with his fiance hugging and crying. He spoke about his mom watching over from above, in those times in his post-game interviews. So those are the very cool moments for me. But the point differential, the historic run they went on, they only lost three losses in the postseason. The point differential of how much they beat those teams by, the double sweeps. So a lot of those things come to mind. But the images, I said I'm a new dad, so I have a long time before that happens. But seeing Rick Brunson with Jalen was like a special moment.
That's all relatable, no question about it. The one image for me, I was on the sidelines for ESPN Radio during this. At the end of the game, Karl Anthony Towns had fouled out. I was right next to their bench. I saw him do a prayer. And I asked him what the prayer was, and he said, just one more stop, God, please, just one more stop. That'll always live with me, man. All right, the Knicks were the comeback kings this postseason. They trailed by double digits in every game this series. Let's start here with 8:51 left in the fourth quarter. Knicks had less than a 10% chance to win, but then Jalen Brunson checked back in. Just over 7 minutes to play. Brunson gets inside for the lefty layup.
It's the fourth quarter when he comes alive.
Yep. A minute later, Brunson fights his way, this time over Wemby.
With the right hand.
Against Victor.
Under 5 to play. Brunson drives through the defense to finish.
Can't keep him out the paint.
Danny, a personal 10-0 run for Brunson.
This is what he does. Mr. Clutch Player of the Year for good reason. You're picking up way too high. I'm going right by you, and I'm getting to that paint. To my signature floater.
There it is, tied at 88. Brunson hits the floater there. 15 points in the fourth for Brunson. Only Michael Jordan has done that in a closeout game back in 1998. 30 seconds left here. Harper misses. Hart gets the rebound. He gets fouled. Hart will go to the line. He'll make the first. Look at the Spurs, though, putting in the 7-footers. Hart misses, and the biggest
This is
rebound
what
in
we're going to
Knicks
see in the
history.
playoffs. Let's do it.
I know Wemby had a lot to handle with Mitchell Robinson. He's a big body. Castle's got to get in there, give him some help, and you got to wedge him, not let him get to this ball right here. He got his way through.
Fighting through there with Wembanyama and Castle.
Biggest rebound of the series.
All right, final moments here. Anunoby hits another free throw, go up 4. One last chance for the Spurs. Fox will find Wemby for 3. Way off. And the Knicks can celebrate as champions. Jaylen and Rick Brunson share a moment. Of course, Brunson is your MVP. All smiles from Cat as he lifts the trophy. And time to pop the champagne as the Knicks are champs. The Knicks' postseason run was statistically one for the ages. They were able to beat up opponents throughout this run, outscoring teams by 283 points.
New York
That's the
run
largest
has
margin
put
by
the Knicks
any team in a single playoff run. The Knicks did their best work in this title run on the road. They won their last 9 road playoff games, which is the longest streak by any team in a single playoff run. And the Knicks went over 40 days without a loss during the playoffs, thanks to an improbable 13-game win streak. The Knicks' 13-game run was the second longest streak in a single playoff run ever. The Knicks' dominant playoff run will be celebrated for a while, but the offseason business will creep up here pretty quickly.
Very quickly.
Bobby, what do you think the Knicks' offseason will look like?
Well, a year ago, George, it was about improving their depth. That was an Achilles heel. Now it's about retaining their depth here. The starting 5 is under contract for next season, but there is certainly a priority when you look at Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, and Jose Alvarado, who's got a player option that he can exercise by next Monday. There's a priority to retain all 3 players just based on where the Knicks team salaries are. Remember, this is a team that's nearing the second apron here. If all 3 guys go elsewhere, you basically have the veteran minimum exception to replace each player. So that is certainly a priority. And then there's the Karl Anthony Towns extension that is looming right now. He's eligible for 4 years, $272 million. He's eligible to negotiate that right now. They can come to an agreement before the parade if they want to do something like that, per se. But that is certainly a priority as far as getting a deal done with Towns for the foreseeable future.
Now, listen, with Towns, that's a big number. We know Jalen Brunson has taken less.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, all you can do is hope, right? That he's bought into that team. I know he's not a Villanova, part of that group.
Yeah.
So Jalen Brunson did that because he wanted to play with Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, have his best friends with him there. Has Cat become one of those best friends? We're going to find out shortly. Is he going to take that cut? I think he's likely to. He wants to keep winning. Cat's a champion now. If he wants to take a little bit off the top, maybe sign for $250, $225, I don't know, maybe that's a good amount of money. I think he should be able to survive off of. So
Tied up.
if he can do that, it'll
Towns
put the
this
Knicks in
time.
really good position to keep all those guys, especially Mitchell Robinson, who's a key piece to what they've been doing.
I know he's a Kentucky Wildcat, but maybe he's an honorary Nova Knick. Brian, what do you have to say on this?
Yeah, also Josh Hart can extend his contract this summer. He's got 1 year left plus a team option. They're incentivized to do this, especially if they can get them to take less. And just to be clear, Bobby has explained this over.
In their biggest comeback of the season.
Get my picture, Cat. Get my picture, man.
You factor in the group of guys in that locker room and their character.